Okay, so those last two videos definitely weren't real dramas. We just wanted to give you guys something a little more entertaining. Today we are going to look at this drama titled The Necklace. Matilda longs for luxury until a glittery treasure changes her life forever. So we want to start off by identifying our character. Here's our cast. We have narrators 1, 2, 3. Matilda Wazelle, a young woman. Anna, Wazelle's maid. Pierre Wazelle, Matilda's husband. Jean Forrester, Matilda's friend. Gentleman 1 and 2. Madam Ambassador, and the jeweler. Just scanning through really quick. We have scene 1, scene 2. I don't see any acts. I see multiple scenes. Here we have some stage direction in the parentheses. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this drama. Bonjour! Welcome to Paris, 1875. We are in the cozy home of Matilda Wazelle, a charming young woman. So notice here we're being given our setting. Today, as on many days, Matilda is standing in front of the mirror. Anna, the maid, is dusting the shelves. Matilda looks around at the faded curtains and worn furniture. If only my surroundings were as pleasing as my face. Matilda flops down onto the shabby sofa. But no, I must live here in squalor. Madam, you have a lovely home. Why can't I live as I truly deserve? I should be sprawling on a silk sofa while my servant brings me scrumptious sweets. Perhaps charming is not the right word for Matilda. She is never satisfied. You see, Matilda aspires to a life of wealth and importance, and every day brings a reminder of all she doesn't have. Scene 2. This evening, Matilda's husband, Pierre, comes home from work. He is holding a fancy-looking envelope. I have something for you, my sweet. Matilda tears it open and reads the card inside. Monsieur and Mademoiselle, your presence is requested at the ambassador's ball. Matilda throws the card on the table. What would I do with this? Darling, I thought you'd be pleased. Pleased? I have nothing to wear for such a fancy affair. Well, Give the invitation to your friend, whose wife has better clothes than I do. Matilda burst into noisy tears. My dear, don't cry. What would a new gown cost? I could manage with 400 francs. Pierre gulps. Francs are French money of the time, and 400 francs is most of their savings. Very well. You shall have 400 francs. Scene 3. The day of the party draws near. Matilda stands in front of the mirror wearing her gorgeous new dress. Why, madame, how beautiful! Simply exquisite. But Matilda is pouting. Matilda, what's wrong? I have no jewelry to wear. I would almost rather not go to the party. You can wear fresh flowers. Roses would look very pretty. Matilda glares at Pierre. Nothing is more humiliating than looking poor among a room full of rich people. What about your friend Madame Forestier? She would lend you jewels, I'm sure. Yes, what a wonderful idea. Matilda goes to visit Jean Forestier, whose home is full of fine furniture, beautiful tapestries, and priceless paintings. Matilda tells Jean about her problem. Well, you must borrow something of mine. Jean leads Matilda to an elegant dressing table and presents her with a large box of jewelry. Choose anything you like. Matilda tries on a pearl necklace, a golden pin, a ruby bracelet. She pauses. Is there anything else? Keep looking. I'm certain you will find something. Then Matilda sees a black satin case. Inside is a glittering diamond necklace. Matilda's heart starts pounding with desire. Her hands tremble as she lifts it and fastens it around her neck. Would you lend this to me? Of course. Matilda leaves with her sparkling treasure. Matilda and Pierre arrive at the ball. Matilda is glowing inside and out. Who is that woman? I don't know, but I must meet her. Monsieur and Madame Ambassador, may I present my wife, Matilda Loisel. What a pleasure to meet such an elegant woman. Matilda curtsies deeply. The pleasure is all mine, madame. May I have this dance? Yes, indeed. You are too kind. And then I'm next. Of course. Matilda walks off with the gentleman. All night, Matilda floats on a cloud of happiness. She feels respected and admired as she has always desired. At 4 in the morning, she is finally ready to leave. Here is your coat, my dear. That old coat? Not here, Pierre. But it is bitterly cold out. I'll put it on a few blocks away, where we cannot be seen. Scene 6. Back at home, Matilda drops her coat to the floor. What a glorious evening! She goes to the mirror to admire herself one last time. But what she sees makes her shriek. Ah! What's the matter? The necklace! It's gone! No! Impossible! They search the folds of her dress, her coat pockets, everywhere. And you sure you had it when you left the party? Yes, Madame Fifi praised it as I said goodbye. If you had lost it in the streets, we would have heard it fall. They stare at each other, stunned. I will retrace our steps and search every inch. We are going to pause here and let's think about what kind of character is Matilda Loisel. So we know that she is very self-centered. I would say. I'd also say that she's selfish. She's not ever satisfied, which we've seen here. It says she's never satisfied. Greedy is definitely a word that I would use to describe her. So when it comes to her interactions with the people around her, like her husband, Pierre, and the way that she treats him, we know that their relationship is husband and wife. I would say that their interaction with one another is he is always trying to please her, even if it means spending their savings, the money that they don't have, just to make her feel like she looks good. Matilda's interaction with her maid, Aunt Anna, is that Anna is always trying to help her look on the bright side, trying to help her realize that her life is not nearly as bad as she tries to make it seem. But again, Matilda's in her mindset where she doesn't care. She just wants what she thinks is the best in life, and she wants to be fabulous. And so we will continue with this story tomorrow to see if she finds the lost necklace.